And here is the Countryman. Putting out some more blooms. Has a very lovely ruffled appearance and lovely fragrance. This rose, I believe, is called Charlotte. I've had it for quite a few years now. There's a lovely fragrance. And is it old David Austin rose? I've got more buds to come. And it's thrown up this huge cane now. And next to it we have the lovely Lady Emma Hamilton. Very large bloom in comparison with Charlotte. Lovely fragrance, beautiful form. And this is Lady Emma Hamilton. This next rose is called Evelyn May. It is a Peterbilt's shrub rose. Has open centres with this lovely yellow ring in the centre. Very lovely, very fragrant. And it also does well as a cut flower. With this one, I was picking some in December and bringing them indoors. So I do recommend this one, and it's also very healthy. This next one is called Lombarda. It is a Corday shrub rose. It is similar to Evelyn May, but Evelyn May opens out, whereas you end up with this sort of ruffled effect on Lombarda. Here is the bloom as it starts to open, and then we have different stages then here. This one does open a little bit, but you mainly get this ruffled look, and then that's the faded bloom then. So that's them two together. Very pretty. And this rose is Emily Bronte. It is my only bloom so far this year. Very beautiful. Nice fragrance. I've got some more coming now. This rose is Cinderella Fairy Tale, also known as just Cinderella. It's a lovely climbing rose, but I grow it as more of a shrub. Very healthy. Foliage, as you can see. Lovely fragrance. I recommend this one if you can get it. This is a Cordes rose, and that is Cinderella. This lovely rose is also a Cordes rose. This is called Pearl. Very, very beautiful. Light fragrance, very healthy. And this is Pearl. This lovely rose here is called My Gold. It is a Scots rose and is an old rose, but it has a very, very unusual but nice fragrance. Some say it's like linseed, and this is My Gold. And in the foreground there you can see the Countryman. Staying with the Cordes roses, this is Adorable Parfumer. Very beautiful, lovely fragrance. And next to it I have its Sport, which is called Porcelain Parfumer. And I wanted to compare the two colours together. You can ask yourself what constitutes a Sport. Well, this is clearly magenta purple, and this is a lighter pink. Some elements of magenta still within it. And a beautiful fragrance. This rose I want to show you is called Sweet Child of Mine. It is a shrub rose, and it's the only bloom I have so far, but it has a really beautiful vanilla fragrance to it. Lovely creamy white. Looks very healthy as well. So I do recommend this variety if you can get it. This next rose is Lady of Charotte. It's a David Austin rose. Quite popular. I can understand why. It's actually my favourite David Austin rose. It always has a lovely fragrance for me. Always very healthy. And it's always in bloom. And it blooms for weeks. So this is Lady of Charotte. This next rose is called Vintage Classic, also known as Queen of Elegance. It's a week's rose, lovely fragrance. And this bloom is starting to go over just a little, but it has like a two-tone effect to it, so it's lavender with sort of like yellow hints in it as well. This next rose is called Honey Dijon. It is a hybrid tea. It has very unusual colouring and was bred by Jim Sproul. It has a nice light fragrance and I think it's very pretty and unusual. This is Honey Dijon. And here we have a lovely shrub rose called Sol. This is for JJ, as I know he recently got it. It's a very, very lovely rose, very strong fragrance on a very, very healthy bush, as you can see. I've got some more buds coming, but this is its second flush now. Very lovely fragrance, and this is Sol. This rose, I believe, is called the Aspen Rose. It's a very healthy little rose, doesn't grow very big. Peach coloured flowers that fade out. Very light scent, but it is a lovely rose, and you end up with all these beautiful clusters. This rose is called Katie's Rose. It is a new one from me this year, and I bought it from Trevor White. Very healthy foliage, lovely red veining, and it reminds me a lot of that passion rose that I got recently. It starts off this colour, and then as the blooms age, they turn a deeper red, almost like a maroon. Very lovely. This is Katie's Rose. There's only a light fragrance, unfortunately, but I'll take a nice healthy rose in purple any day. It shows up as more of a red, but in real life it's definitely purple. So this is Katie's Rose. And this beautiful rose is called Congratulations. I also think it goes by Pearl Abundance. It has a lovely fragrance, beautiful blooms, and very, very large leaves. As you can see, look at the size of the leaves in comparison with the rose itself. Very lovely this one is. This is a new one for me this year. I got it from B&Q. And it's definitely one I recommend. This next rose is called Novalis, also known as Poseidon. Very beautiful lavender, lovely fragrance to it. I do love my lavender roses, and once I saw Home Base was selling this, so I had to get it. So this is Novalis or Poseidon. This next rose is called Sarah. It is a lovely Floribunda or Grandiflora. It has a very strong citrus fragrance and is bred by Delbard. I got this rose because there's some members of my family also called Sarah, and it's a lovely rose.